Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. We're going to do a pick a card reading today. Now I'm going to put these under different headings. I'm going to put this card here under fireworks. So it's a message of cosmic oracle card, but I'm going to call it fireworks. This is the cosmic energy oracle card, which is a planet. I'll put it under orange planet. And then we have a numbers card, which is the stars and the moon and planets. Okay, so have a look. You can pause the video and see which one you prefer. See which one you're drawn to, but we will start pile 1, or the first reading rather, with this card here. And it's you have the power. They're telling you here you have the power to create the life you love, and remember that. Okay, so there's a light bulb there. You could be having epiphany moments. You might be drawn to something here to do, something to create that you want to do. We'll take some tarot. Show me clearly the guidance for this reading, please. We have the Ace of Pentacles, so that's new beginnings, new starts here. The Ten of Swords, which is endings. So there is something here ready. You need to create something new here. The Three of Pentacles. The beautiful Ace of Wands, so 2 new beginnings here. The overall central energy, how ironic, because we're talking about planets today, is the Sun. The Knight of Swords. The Four of Wands. The Five of Cups. And the World card. So there's new chapters beginning. So what we have here for you is we have Five of Cups, which is a disappointing, despondent energy. It's about thinking about the past and dwelling on the past. We don't need to do that. We need to change things here. So something's upset you here, something you've had enough of. You're done. Tens are endings. It could be deceit. It could be somebody stabbing you in the back. It's mental draining energy. Swords are about mental energies here. So what we're needing to do is put an end to this. And you have the power to create the life you love, and you have to remember that. So time to let go of this mental anguish. This cycle of your life needs to be over here. And we need to focus on the blessings that we have in the present. Now, what's gone in the past, always remember, what's gone in the past was never meant to last. So there's no use, crying over spilt milk, as they say. We need to focus on our blessings in the present to bring this change in. And when you do that and you let things go, you'll start to create and look for new opportunities to bring stability in and things that you're passionate about. Now, Ace of Wands is a very creative energy. It's out with the old and in with the new, literally. The Ace of Wands, that's what it is. Now, this could be to do with any area of your life, because this is Pentacles. It could be finances, jobs, environments, your home, life, or your relationships here. It could affect more than one area of your life. So what we're doing is we're looking at new beginnings that we're going to be enthusiastic about, that we can create to improve a certain area of your life that revolves around stability and everyday things. So this could be new contracts, new jobs, new opportunities coming in here. But it's time to be looking at new opportunities now and let the past go. Now, this could be leases, it could be new, anything like that. Some people say as well, new contracts, if it's loans or anything you're looking at, you need to sign. It can be things like that as well. It can also be lottery wins or improvements in your finances. So anything you're creating now could lead to greater stability than you have at the moment with regards to finances. So finding new homes that maybe suit your purse better, all that type of thing, new jobs. So be on the lookout now. Let the past go. It's done. We can't bring whatever's happened here. We can't change it. It's time to look forward and let the disappointments go. And what happens here is you start to create things. You start to involve yourself with other people. So this could involve one person or more, because teamwork makes the dream work here. And what you're doing is you're starting to lay solid foundations for your future. So you could be joining, for example, a new team here. This could be a relationship where you're moving in together. It could be marriage, taking a relationship to the next level, if that's what people are wanting, they're passionate about. That won't be for everybody. But whatever we're doing here is we're taking our skills to where they're being appreciated, where you're feeling appreciated, you're building something solid. And when we do solid things, build solid things, they stand the test of time. So like I said earlier, this was not meant to be. Whatever this Five of Cups represents for you, there is better out there for you. You can have a life that you love and desire, and you can be successful and victorious in. Now, the beauty of this Four of Wands is that there is success to be had, but also we need to remember that we need to commit to whatever it is that we're taking up here. So this is really about being passionate about things, enthusiastic again, new beginnings and doing the work, because pentacles are things we need to really embrace and work on. So it's about embracing things, working on new things. Now this could be even getting advice from somebody, because we've got the Knight of Swords, I beg your pardon, coming in. So this could be the enlightenment that you're needing through letting the disappointments go. It could be new information coming in, messages, texts. If you're needing to research something or look into something and get advice, then there's no harm in doing that. And this is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Or this could be you quite simply starting to understand that there's new things out there for you. You can do this. You're becoming enlightened and you're making the necessary moves or taking the necessary steps to bring, new stability and purpose back to your life here. So this really is about new chapters. It's about brand new chapters beginning. Once you go through this portal, you won't look back. It's literally, like I said, this Ace of Wands is out with the old and in with the new. It's time for a brand new chapter in life, most definitely. And it's something that's going to work for you. There's success here. That's because you're passionate about what you're doing here. You're going to be passionate about it. You're going to commit to it. And the planets will align. And beautiful things will come in that way. So great things to be had in the future here. Well, I'm just going to look at the bottom rather than taking other cards. There we go. The Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is feeling stuck. The Hanged Man is light bulb moments. How ironic. Light bulb moments, epiphany moments that you can have here if you let the disappointments of the past go and the mental anguish go. And this can feel as if you've been stuck in something for a long time. I mean, 10 of Swords is the end of something. So there has been something going on here. Epiphany moments, looking at things from a different perspective is definitely going to help you. So look at the lessons you've learned here, let this go and use it for the future as you go forward. There we go. Now that's upside down. I don't normally read upside down cards. Upside down means letting the worry go and starting to make wise decisions for yourself. Worrying will not solve anything. Dwelling doesn't solve anything. So give it to the universe, give it to spirit, connect in, and your intuition could guide you here. And there's what you're going to come out to be. The beautiful young Empress, someone who is confident, independent minded. You don't have to be single to be independent minded. You can do that within a relationship, but this can mean the singles card for some people. But this is knowing here, you're learning from your past hurts and your past stress levels or whatever's caused this stress, this mental anguish you've been going through. You've learned here that you only give a certain amount of yourself. You don't need to give all of yourself all the time. That's important as well. So don't be doing all the running, don't be doing all the overtime, don't be doing all the creating, don't be doing overspending if it's a problem that's within you here. Don't overspend, learn how much to keep of yourself. It's that kind of beautiful balanced energy. So when you let this all go, you're well on the way to creating a beautiful environment for yourself in the future. Okay, I hope this helps. I'll just stick these cards back in here. There we go. Pop that over there. And this is for the people here who chose the orange planet. And we have connection. Stay connected with others, nature, and the universe. Now, this really is about having soul tribe type people around you, people you can trust, friends, family, people that can support you with your dreams. Not just, I mean, you might be going through something stressful here, but supporting you with your decisions you're making in life. And this is also as well about connecting in with nature and spirit. So nature and spirit want to connect in with you here. You could go for a walk, listen to the birds, you could see feathers, leaves, whatever, but the universe is definitely wanting to connect in. So let's have a look and see what this guidance will be. If any of this resonates, please like, share and subscribe. Okay. Right. We have, we'll take these two because they came up. 10 of Swords energy, that came out for pile 1. Leo energy, which is the Strength card. 5 of Pentacles, and 5s are change. 3 of Wands, forward looking. The overall central energy, and this came out for pile 1 as well, is the World card. The Sun card came out for pile 1 as well. So there might be a message in there for you if you... That came out for pile 1 as well. My goodness me, the 5 of Cups. The Hanged Man came out as well. Goodness me. So there we go, Major Arcana card and the Seven of Cups. Now, we have got 3 Major Arcana cards in a row, so I'm going to take these first and we'll talk about these. This really is about looking at a situation from a different perspective, right? You've been stuck in something here and there's been lessons learned. And normally we see him hanging from the tree of knowledge, and you're stuck there so that you can gain enlightenment. Now, there can be light bulb moments, epiphany moments going on here where suddenly the penny drops and you think, this is not for me. This really is about showing strength and courage in how you want to go forward, because there's new chapters that could open up for you. And once you go forward, you will not look back. The Strength card is really about an independent-minded energy as well. This person has confidence here to walk beside this lion. This really is, if you look back about what you've been through, you'll realise how strong you've been, and that can give you the confidence to go forward to start this brand new chapter. So it's time really to look at something here from a totally different point of view. Now, the reason we're saying this is because we have got these cards here. Now, there's something here that really you've been through the mill with. What Spirit is suggesting here is that you let go of all this mental energy. If someone's done you wrong, stabbed you in the back, been, anything like that, this is time for this to end. I know it can cause upsets, but we can't change the past, and this wasn't meant for you anyway. So we need to really start to come into the present, 5s of change, and focus on the blessings that we have to help connect in with your intuition, connect in with Spirit, go for that walk, let go of these disappointments, give the worry to Spirit and the universe, and you will start to see the way forward. Now, we don't want to be coming here from a place of lack or be beating ourselves up, focusing on our weaknesses instead of our strengths here. That's why it's important that you're around people that you can trust, that can support you at this time. So this here is, we can seek refuge. This can mean that you can seek refuge from asking for help here. So that's important as well. We need to come into the present here and let the past go. We want to be looking at life as if our cup's half full and not half empty. And that will change the perspective that we were talking about here. So these are the changes that are needed. We need to stop dwelling in the past, what happened. We need to let go of the disappointments. Now it's done. Nothing's going to change. There's a feeling of acceptance that's going to be needed here. And what we need to be doing is we need to come into the present, see the blessings, look at today about what we've gained, what we've got, and where we can start to move forward. Now, this can affect your finances, your work, your environments, your relationships. It's everyday things, pentacles here. It could affect one or more area of your life. But the important thing is, if we let all this go, we connect in with Spirit, we look forward, we start to realise and look at things from a different perspective. It's about seeing this as lessons learned, most definitely. It will give you the strength to understand that there's other choices out there for you. There's many options out there that you could be considering. So always remember, tomorrow's another day. Disappointment will pass, and there's other opportunities you could be looking at. And when you start to consider these opportunities, you start to focus on the future and you start to make plans. So this really is about deciding which options you want for yourself here, what's best for you now, what's going to make you happy. It's about your happiness. Cups are emotional energy. It's about your happiness and what you're going to choose that's going to be right for you. So follow your heart at this stage. Be around loving, caring people and make plans, make decisions about how you want to go forward and start to make plans to do that. Now, wands are enthusiastic energies. Wands are passion, bringing that passion back in. So we're looking at our happiness and when we're choosing our path here, we're thinking about what was going to make our hearts sing, what we're going to be enthusiastic about, and we're making plans to do that. And what happens here is you start to bring in beautiful sunshine back into your life. Things will start to shift for you. The planets will start to align for you. The right people are around you. You're making good choices for yourself now. You're following your heart. You know what you're enthusiastic about doing. So, for example, if you've lost your job, think about, is there anything you wanted to learn, taking up a course, things like that. It's that type of energy. There are other jobs out there as well. You might go into a totally different industry and you might start to enjoy it. So if whatever you're doing here, whatever this represents for you, it's time to let the draining energy go and get enthusiastic about life again. I'll just take a few off the bottom. Yeah. See, this here is about, is it worthwhile putting any more effort into what you've been doing in the past here. So, you know, you've worked hard on something, and it's things that are tangible in your life, because Pentacles are anything that's tangible in your life. And you're deciding now, if there's upsets and things are not working out and it's causing you a lot of stress, it's time to really say, well, this isn't worth it. I'm not really wanting to put any more energies into this. I'm looking at this differently now, and I'm saying to myself, there are other things I could be doing that would make me happier. Now, this could be the 5 again, change. So we've got 3 5s here for change. We've got the 5 of Cups, we've got the 5 of Pentacles, and now we've got the 5 of Swords. And the 5 of Swords is about finding that middle path to release yourself from something that isn't working. So it can feel like winning the battle, but not the war. You might not come out with everything you desired, but compromise and flexibility is needed to release you. And compromise does not mean giving in. I know people don't like to hear that. When I worked in the community, they used to say, you know, I don't want to do that because this person will get blah, 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 and I'll come out short. It doesn't matter. The compromises are needed. You're finding that middle path and you're releasing yourself to go on to happier times. And that's important. There's your decision. And there's your decision that leads to your 3 of Wands that we were talking about. So you're making good, passionate choices for yourself. And when you're doing these choices, it doesn't matter which path you go down, you will be successful because you're enjoying it. Okay? So choices here. Hope this helps. If it does, please like, share and subscribe. I'll just get rid of these and we'll do pile 3. Pop these in. I keep saying pile 3, I mean planets, stars and moons. I'll shuffle. Get rid of this card. And our third card is 444, Blessings in Disguise. Blessings in Disguise, 444. So we have obstacles, resilience, strength. So you've got to be strong to get over these obstacles. Character building, experience and transformation. Challenges may lie ahead, but you have the strength to overcome them. If you felt lost, know that the winds of change are now blowing in your favour. Though some things may fall apart, you're building the foundation for something better. Stay strong and keep moving forward. Absolutely. There's beautiful stability coming in for you in the future. Let's see what we can get for this. Okie dokie. There we go. Stability coming in for you for the future. Thank you, Spirit, for that card. Sagittarius, Temperance energy. 7 of Pentacles. The Hanged Man. This Hanged Man's came out in all 3 readings. The 5 of Wands, change there. The beautiful Sun card, I think that's came out in the 3 readings as well. So there's great outcomes for everybody, despite what you're going through. The Knight of Wands, Page of Cups, the 2 of Pentacles, the Death card. Scorpio energy. Now, I'm going to start with the Death card because the Death card is a transformational card, which is what we're talking about in this reading. So things are due to change. Now, this could be caused by tower moments, if you want to put them that way, where people are going through things that are falling away, because this is a blessing in disguise. This change that's coming into your life, or this change you're going through rather at this time, is to move you forward, and you will be all the stronger for it, because you'll have learned lessons here that are important in your as you go along your life's path. So change, transformation, shifts, out with the old, in with the new. Now, we've been going through something we'll feel really stuck in, most definitely. There's epiphany moments here. You're getting it. You're starting to realise, you know, I understand now. I need to work through this change. Change is needed. I need to look at things and move on to things that I'm really passionate about here. Things that excite me in life. I need to enjoy what I'm doing, what I'm putting my energies into. Now, this could be in any area of life we're talking about. If there's somebody here's a fly-by-night, whether a boss is promising you the earth and you never get it, or a company's not right, you know, you're starting to see through something in that sense, or a friend or a lover, whatever it may be here, you're starting to see them for what they are. And this could be the transformation that's coming here. Or if they've let you down in some way, it's time for you to look at this differently. It's time for you to think, I can move on from this. I can get my mojo back. I deserve better here. So you've got to look at this from a different perspective and not wallow in it. You're resilient, you're strong. You've learned the lessons here. This has been a character building experience that you've been going through, and it's time to understand why it's happened. Now, this here is the card that where we're deciding everything we've been putting our efforts into, and you may have been working hard at this. This, for example, could be you've worked hard and you expected a wage rise, it never came, you've been promised. It could be promotion that's never came, you could have hit a glass ceiling with that. It could be that your financial situation, is tight here. It could be your relationships or your home life. So it's time to look at other ways. I am not going to do this anymore, or I am not going to do it this way anymore, depending on how this resonates. So whether it's you doing something here, habits that we could be looking at that we could improve, it's really time to say, I'm going to weigh this up and bring better balance into my life. So better balanced finances, and enjoy the people I work with now. I'm part of a team where I'm treated fairly, whatever it may be. You're maybe juggling too much as well. So this can mean juggling too much and you're getting overwhelmed by it. It's time for change. It's not time to be listening to people. It's time to get away from antagonistic environments, petty squabbles that can drag you right down. If that's going on in workplaces or within relationships or friendships or where you're living. And this here is about, it's okay to take advice from someone, but at the end of the day, you have to make the choice for yourself. Now, this can also be you doubting your ability to weigh this up properly. Or you think, should I, shouldn't I, should I do this? This is a life lesson. An epiphany moment, if it's not coming, it will come. You'll start to realise that change is needed, most definitely. So don't doubt your ability here. What you need to do here when you're weighing it up is think of your own happiness. Now, this could be a situation with a younger person. It could be apologies that needed to be made one way or another, depending on what we're talking about here. But whatever you've been through, it's something you can use for your future. So think of your own happiness. Put yourself first. It's not selfish to do that. It's important you do that for your own self-preservation here, most definitely. So don't say yes when you mean no either, because that can lead to things that we can end up overdoing it here. We're needing to weigh things up. So if somebody's asking you for money and you never get it back, it's okay to say no. I'm going to weigh this up. Is this working out for me? Is my finances working out? If you're paying all the bills, I'm just giving you examples. That's the type of thing we're talking about. So what we need to do is when we weigh these things up and we put ourselves first here, what we end up creating is we create a beautiful balance in our life. Happiness, things start to align for you. You'll start to see the shift coming. Changes will come. You'll move on. You'll keep moving forward. So don't be frightened to go forward with this, whatever this epiphany moment is, whatever it represents. You will be supported by the universe. Now, this lesson is a blessing in disguise. So what happens is you're going to end up bringing beautiful balance into your life. So where there's frustration and anger, your emotions are all going to balance out here. This takes patience and it takes time to get to this stage. So be patient with yourself, be patient with the process, because you're going to have to be resilient here. And you're going to have to take your time and get over certain things to get to this. So the choices you're making and the weighing up that you're doing, and the decisions that you're making about your own passionate path here, it could be a process you need to go through. So there might be challenges and upsets, but as long as you're on a path where you're happy and weighing things up and following your heart here, things will align for you and the beautiful balance will come into your life. Now I'll just take a couple at the bottom. Yeah. Review the situation. Look after yourself. Pamper yourself. Take yourself away. Review. Don't dwell on it. Review it. And this can be brainstorming, problem solving type energies. This person has been through battle and it's been difficult, but they're looking at their situation and deciding what they've learned, and they're using that to make their decisions on how they go forward. So these are the Three of Swords here, which can be disappointment, upsets, heartaches, whatever it represents. We need to bring in the Four. So we're looking at reviewing it. We're looking to weigh it up. We're looking to, resolve the challenges and have a plan on how we want to go forward. And that is how you will lay your burdens down. So there's been a very challenging time here, and it's time to lay the burdens down. Now, we did talk about lessons learned. These are all karmic lessons that you've learned. You're wiser now than you've ever been. This person's back is breaking. It's time to end this cycle. There's something here that is missing, and you know it. So if you're not fulfilled anymore by whatever situation you're in. You might hate your job now, your relationship might be working out, you might not be enjoying how you're living. This could affect your finances, whatever it may be. It's time to go towards wish fulfillment. So it's time here to get the clarity that you need by looking at this situation from a different perspective, following your heart, being passionate about what you're doing and being prepared to bring in change. Now, this could be advice of any kind from a professional person. It could be lawyers, it could be financial advisors, doctors, whatever it may be here. This is about you getting the clarity. Swords are mental energy. You've got the clarity, you've reviewed your situation, and you see clearly how you want to go forward. This could also be you speaking up and communicating about how you're feeling about something, especially if you're not content with it. Follow your heart and your intuition. Absolutely. Follow your heart and your intuition. This could also be kind people around you, maternal energies. It's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. This could be good friends, mothers, grannies, whatever it is for you, but make sure you've got the right people to support you at this time. Okay, I hope this helps. If it did, please like, share and subscribe. Bye-bye now.